Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those of you in between, it is I, your host, Cranio Dad, coming at you on this crazy Monday morning, evening, whatever time of day it is. I don't fucking know. It's been a long week, and it's only Monday, but here I am, just the same, going live a little bit early tonight to show you guys what happened when I tried to design, build, and implement a community server, and then had an epiphany and decided to redo it. So, I played Minecraft off and on for a while, not as long as some of my friends, notably Mr. Rail Maximus, who I see in chat, who is my go-to when I have questions about, Minecraft, because he's a well of infinite knowledge. But we had this server, we had this idea, and we started toying with it, and I wound up tearing it down. Don't drag me into your Minecraft cult. But we had this idea, and we wound up not going forward with it. And so I wanted to do something. I have this community server hosted by MC Pro Hosting, not a sponsor, but so it's taken care of there. And I wanted to get a community server for our community over on Discord. And I had this crazy idea, so I'm kind of walk you through the idea, and then I'm going to show you guys what I wound up changing to. Hey, Nate, how's it going? I built the server. I had this crazy idea, absolutely crazy idea, like the idea of Minecraft, right? You get sent to, this planet. You teleport in for the first time into spawn, and you go to these little islands. And we are doing what, right? We're voyaging, and we're creating homes and buildings and stuff, and then we're building a community and all sorts of stuff. And I watch a lot of other Minecrafters when I have time, or when my kids are in my office, because that's what they love to watch more than I do. And so I was like, well, what if it's like a planet that you get, it's a spaceship, right? And so I have this, little portal here, and nice little double jump, and I found this island on this biome that is a huge mushroom island, and the ability to have a spawn area where there's no bad things that spawn. I was like, cool, why not? And so I built just this little bit here and the tower, and just kind of show you how I wanted it to work. You enter the airlock system. I was going to put piston doors here and all sorts of stuff. And then you would, you would read the book back there. You would go through, you click the little button, you get a little shulker box that has some stuff in it for you. Just a few things, like a starter chest, right? You get a little shulker box of stuff, and you go through this, and then you come in here, and there would be, you would walk in here, and you would teleport. And so the concept is that if we are foraging on this planet, right, that it would just randomly teleport you somewhere, and you would start from there and start working forward. And then I, built all this, and I was going to do a lot of interior design, and this can just kind of go away for now. I was going to do a lot of interior design. I got the maps ready. Didn't even lock the maps because I said, screw it. This is going to be the way I want it. I built the tower because I wanted to have, spawn have its over and under portals and have those squared away. And I got done with that. I was getting ready to start doing the interior decorating. And I was talking with the group over on Community Discord. And I was talking to my son that afternoon, and he made one comment. He goes, well, why has it got to be a planet? Why does it have to be a moon? And I thought about it. I was like, you're right. And he was showing me some stuff that he was building with his little, 6-year-old hands in Minecraft and his 14-year-old mind. And it struck me. I was like, that's not really my thing, right? Like, look at the games that I play. I play, Sea of Thieves, do World of Warcraft. I'm super stoked about New World when that comes out, and I play a lot of discovery games that involve Dungeons and Dragons, right? Now, this is not a Dungeons and Dragon theme, but it's the idea behind that, right? A lot of medieval structure, a lot of understanding. I mean, I've got a degree in friggin' anthropology and history. I mean, this is the stuff that I know, that I love. This is, my little side passion away from work, that if I could retire someday and do X, it would be historical anthropology out in Scotland. And hey, Toth, how's it going? So I went full stop on this build, and I built what's behind this giant gravel wall. And I built what's behind this giant gravel wall. And Rail, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think I mentioned something that I need to do a complete rebuild on this server. And it was the next day I said I was pretty much done. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. So tonight, after a lot of hemming and hawing and just trying to find time in life to make things happen, I'm going to unveil it, and it's going to go live. So if you want to join our community Discord server after you see this, and there's already a couple of people who have given me their information, they will be whitelisted tonight, and the URL will be posted in our community Discord. So without any further ado, let's do this. All right, let's unveil it. Oh, that didn't work. Professional Minecrafter. I learned from the best. So, this is the new spawn. This is the entirety of the new spawn. What we have here is based on a priory from medieval time frame. To scale dimension the best that I could, considering it's Minecraft. I did this in a couple of days, from nothing to build in a couple of days. I think it was 2 until I was just basically just fucking around with the like, what do I want to make the benches and stuff like that. So where you actually spawn in is now here. And there's an area for shops. I'm going to redo the map because I mentioned earlier I forgot to lock the maps, and so I was going to have the maps already set up so I could show you what it looked like before and what it looks like now. So the maps will be there. It'll be a map of the actual shops in the island. There's exits here. There's spawn location. This is where you'll come into the game the very first time, and you're given the coordinates to this location. And I'm going to show you around before I show you the method to my madness. You can exit here and go through the cloisters and the gardens, and the buildings are labeled as they are on many historical documentation. So, you know, you have the chapter house, you have a library, you have the cloister gardens, you have the celery, you have the bakery and the kitchen, you have the dormitory and stuff like that. Everything's labeled. And like I said, it's as accurate as I could get it based on 3 different models that I used, just to make it make sense for me, because that's just how I roll. But, you know, there's these houses and stuff like that you can kind of go into. There's nothing really in these because, again, this is just spawn. But there are little things that are hidden, you know, little cool things. You know, you go through a secret passageway to get to the portal to go to the nether, over and under. Over is not here. It's probably my favorite thing that I've built besides the ship from the other server rail. This little floating island is the over portal. So if you use the over portal, this is where you come out. And for the people who don't have elytra or anything like that, the safest way down is to jump into the pond. So we have access to over and under nether here and all that fun stuff. There's a library in there that has an enchanting table that's free to use. And this area is double walled off, and there's a reason. So I watch a lot of Hermitcraft, and say what you will about them. One of the things that they do, I really love, is the fact that you have to buy the land in order to build your shop. And I looked into that, and it's 1 diamond for 10 squares. So once I tear all of this down, which will be tonight or tomorrow, every area outside of this brick wall is purchasable for 1 diamond block per 10 square area. And so you can start building your shopping district or your stores or whatever you need to here. So that's why there's the double wall. The initial wall is just because that's how it would have been walled off to begin with, as a cloister. Now let me talk you through what happens for a brand new player. So when you spawn in the very first time, like I said, you'll spawn in right here on this square. And there's this book here. It says read me. It says read first, push later. In this book, dear traveler, you've been selected to help gain control over a distant planet. All that seems to be left are a few villages and the structures that you see around you. What we do know is that mysterious things are afoot. Some of the ancient technology still works. Those that have come before you have found strange doorways that lead to other realms, planes of existence, who knows. One of the most fascinating lies in the next room. It is here to help you get started. When you're ready, walk up to the blue door, hit the button, and go through. The ancients have a system that will give you some tools to begin, and then walk to the portal. You'll be taken where your efforts will begin. Jot this location down: 1469 3324. That's the location of the beacon right behind you. We think that this island will serve well as a community safe area, perhaps one that will fill with trade as more and more come and aid on you on this mission. You should also journey back when you can to let others know where your home base is located. There will be a wall with cords. I wish you the best of luck, Crafter. So eventually we're going to have a wall. Probably this one's going to start over here, and we're going to put down the central location for everybody's coordinates. And I'm going to build a teleport system for people's coordinates. So you're coming from the central hub, and let's say that Rail was playing and I wanted to go see his island. I would go to the central hub, and then I would go to the portal for his home portal. And if you allow people, if you're okay with people having access to your home portal, I can code that in. And if you would rather it be just you, I can make it to where it's only you. And anybody else can go into the portal and it wouldn't do anything. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. So you push this little button, door opens, and you walk into the sanctuary. And you get your starter chest. You know, again, this is just as close as I choose to mimic it. And you also get the Things to Know book, which is something that contains the coordinates and a few of the rules. But we can look at that if you want. Welcome to Misfortune Community Server, Block of Thieves. Mostly vanilla server with some add-ons for quality of life, and I'll talk about those in a second. And there's no griefing, no x-ray, don't be a dick, and follow these rules, everything fine. We have, so some of the non-vanilla mods we have CH toggle, so you can actually see your HUD. We have the armor stand book, which everybody will get a copy of the armor stand book at some point. Actually, you can create your own copy of armor stand book, so I don't need to do that. Because it tells you how to make your own copy here. Player head drops. There's the cords for the spawn, and we have no idea where you're going to end up. Here's the plots of land for the community server. 10 by 10 area is 1 diamond. And you know, that's about it. That's the book. So you would take your happy little box, and then you would step on this right here, this little thing right here. Now what this does is it takes the person who stands on it, and it'll teleport you up to 10,000 squares away in any random direction where nobody has been teleported before. And I think there's a radius of it of 500 square radius to where nobody has been teleported within 500 squares of that square to give you a truly remote existence. So you're able to take your starter box, just like if you were to spawn into Minecraft on the very first time when you create your server, and you get your starter box and you're out in the middle of the wilderness, and then it's up to you to find your way back to help develop and to build a community. So just to kind of demonstrate that. Boom. Yeah. With an average of 0 blocks apart. We are at 8,000. We're at 8,000 versus 14. So we went a big distance there. And we went 6,000 in the other direction. So this would be where a player could start. And you know, the island is yours, and this is your area. So you have all the resources that are here. You may find that you are joined with somebody else at a good distance and things along those lines, but that's what this is here for. It's a chance to give you the actual experience of playing Minecraft at home on a server as though things were, you know, just normal, and you get a shulker box to kick things off. But if you want to be whitelisted, again, all you got to do is join our community Discord server, which is, where did I put that? That would be there. You join the community Discord server. Let me know once you join. Go to the Minecraft section once you've agreed to the rules of our Discord server. Select the Minecraft game, and let me know that you're interested, and we will get you added to the whitelist. It's manually done, so it could take a little bit of time, but you know, and fire ticks off some of the, you know, the standard stuff that's there. But I just want to do something really quick to just kind of show everybody what we've got and to make it go live. So I'll be adding those who have already asked to the whitelist, and I'll be posting the URL for the Discord server. We are playing in 116.3. And that will not change until 117 comes out unless there's a major update that needs to happen. Nether's open, over Nether is open. Whatever you need to do to make things happen, it's up to you. The only thing that I would like to put out there is, if, you know, let's try to kill the Ender Dragon together if we can, but I'm not stopping anybody from doing it. Yeah, eventually I'll start doing some streams as I progress through and build some stuff here. And not this island. I want to leave this open to somebody else. I want to erase this one from the system and let it work its way through. But I want to go through the whole thing. I want to build my own island, start building stuff out and things like that. Now, if you're working as a team, all you got to do is let me know that you're working as a team, and I'll get you teleported to the same area. Once you guys are, everybody's in the game, it'll make it really easy. And yeah, that's kind of what I've got. So super stoked to make this actually happen. It is now live as a server, and I'll be posting the URL in our community server momentarily. But it's also open for ideas. So if you're playing or you want to play and you have a really crazy idea, don't be afraid to pitch me a crazy idea. I like crazy. You should meet my exes. But you know, it's here, it's ready, and it's awesome. But I just wanted a chance to really quickly show that off. I know it's a really brief beginning of the stream. Oh snap. Really brief beginning of the stream. But I will be hopping over and playing some World of Warcraft in just a few moments. But yeah, that's what I've got. That's what I've been working on, and that's where we are. So again, if you're interested, community Discord, get in there, let us know. Let me know that you're interested. I'll get you on the whitelist as soon as I can. And then the world is yours to begin with. Thanks, Meg. Appreciate it. All right, so for now, I'm going to take a super fast break. Just hang tight. When I come back, we will be playing some World of Warcraft. Trying to get some stuff done before the part 2 of the pre-launch update for Shadowlands. Yeah, something like that. All right, y'all. Hang tight. I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes.